The drums of Enuka thundered in the night, their deep echoes rolling through the land like a storm on the horizon. Warriors sharpened their blades, elders whispered in hushed tones, and young girls peeked curiously through the gaps of their huts. The reason for this unease? Adaogu. She was no ordinary woman. She did not walk with lowered eyes like the others. She did not wait for a man's permission to speak. No, when Adaogu walked, the earth beneath her feet seemed to tremble in respect. Her arms bore the scars of 100 battles, her spear had tasted the blood of beasts and men alike, and her eyes burned like the sun at its fiercest. Men feared her. They called her a storm in human form, a woman whose spirit could not be tamed. And so, as the years passed, no man dared ask for her hand in marriage. The elders muttered, the women gossiped. A woman without a husband is like a river without a source, they said. But Adaogu only laughed. One evening, as the village gathered for the New Yam festival, the elders sat in a circle, chewing kola nuts and discussing the affairs of the land. Adaogu strode into their midst, her spear slung across her back, her voice ringing with challenge. "I have waited long enough," she declared. "If the men of Enuka are too afraid to take me as a wife, then I shall take 4 of them as husbands." The silence was so deep that even the crickets seemed to hold their breath. Then came the laughter, mocking, disbelieving. A woman marrying 4 men? Impossible. Blasphemy. Who would agree to such madness? But Adaogu stood tall, her gaze sweeping over the gathered men like a hawk sizing up its prey. "Are you not warriors? Or has fear made you children?" she taunted. Her words struck like arrows. Some turned away, ashamed. Others muttered curses under their breath, but 4 men met her gaze without flinching. Obinna, the blacksmith, whose arms could bend iron as if it were clay. Ekin, the healer, whose knowledge of herbs and bones made him a man of great wisdom. Namdi, the hunter, whose arrows never missed their mark. Ikenna, the storyteller, whose voice wove magic into the hearts of all who listened. Obinna stepped forward first, arms crossed. "A woman who dares to lead. That is the wife I want." Ikenna chuckled, adjusting the medicine pouch at his waist. "If a woman can hold a spear and a household, then let her." Namdi smirked. "A hunter does not fear the unknown. I accept." Ikenna, ever the poet, bowed deeply. Ah, what a tale this shall be. The woman warrior and her 4 husbands, who would believe it? The village erupted in chaos, women gasped, elders clutched their walking sticks in horror. But Adaogu simply